What's up, everybody? The majority of this video is going to focus on some mystery minis, but before I get to those, I do want to share a couple of things that I have here, starting off with this package that was sent to my P.O. box, and this was sent to me by somebody that checks out the channel and also somebody that follows me on Instagram, and they're really representing their company here. So getting into the items in this box, up top there is a card here, and you see it says 9 out of 50 for this particular card. And we have some artwork there of Pennywise. It's a very stylized look at Pennywise, and you'll see why it's stylized in this way in just a moment here. But you see that it's also signed by the artist, and it's from Itsy Bitsy Pens. Okay, so Itsy Bitsy Pens. So I have an idea, and let me show you the artwork there again real quick. So I do have an idea of what else is in this box because I was curious and I checked out the company Itsy Bitsy Pens on Etsy, I believe. I think they have an Etsy shop, which I will link down below so you can check that out for yourself. So yeah, I do have an idea of what else is in this box. There's some red confetti going on here. And then there's also at the bottom, I already took out the other item. There's also a red balloon here, which of course is a reference to It and Pennywise. And then the main item here in the box is an actual Itsy Bitsy pen. You see it says here Series 1. Again, that stylized artwork there of Pennywise. Got the dancing clown on the side. This box is pretty cool. Oh, and you see here that there is a bloody variant too, blood mouth variant of this Pennywise as well. So there's tape on the box. Let me go ahead and carefully open this up. We'll take a close look at the actual pen. You see another touch here on the box. We all float down here. Of course, another great movie reference. And then we have the actual pen itself. So this is a pen basically like a Fig pen because obviously, you know, it's flat. So, and I actually don't own any Fig pens, so this is my first time having one of these, and this is very cool looking. Let me go ahead and get it out of the plastic here. And I like that the base is actually the logo for Itsy Bitsy Pens. So there's a good look at the base, Itsy Bitsy Pens, and then of course we got the Pennywise Fig pen there sitting comfortably on the base. So this is very cool. This is definitely going to be part of my horror display for now. But then when Halloween rolls around, you know, the month of October, I really want to kind of set up a background here that's probably mainly going to be Pennywise focused, you know, It focused. So yeah, I think this will definitely be part of that display. So I very much do appreciate this. And again, you all make sure you do check out Itsy Bitsy Pens. I will put a link in the description. Moving along here, the next items that I have are specialty series items, which, you know, when it comes to Funko and their specialty series items, there are different retailers that sell them online. You know, it's mainly smaller companies, but the way that I go about getting them is I'm lucky enough to have a local seller in my area that does sell specialty series figures. So one that I have been waiting on and I'm happy to finally have in hand is the specialty series Xenomorph. And of course, goes along with the Alien 40th anniversary. So when I first saw this revealed, I thought that the metallic blue looked very cool on the Xenomorph. And I've always liked the design of the Xenomorph. So yeah, like I said, very happy to have this one. On the back there, it just has the Xenomorph and Ripley in the spacesuit. You know, but yeah, I'm very happy to finally have this figure. And of course, we are going to take a closer look at it. Just like I figured it would, yeah, this figure looks amazing up close. You know, it has this clear exoskeleton up top there, and then you can see the skull beneath, which is a really cool detail. The common does have that as well. I actually don't own the common, but yeah, I was just waiting on this one because not only does that look very cool, but yeah, this blue looks amazing on it as well. It's not like super shiny, it's like just shiny enough. You know, it still has like some areas where it seems a little bit darker. It doesn't catch the light as much, so has a nice contrast to it. Definitely a creepy looking figure. You know, of course you see the mouth there with the teeth bearing there, and then it's just, you know, a very like skeleton like type figure, you know, with the hard exoskeleton going on. I like too that the tail is actually, you know, flexible some there. Of course has the spike at the end there, and this does have a base because the legs are kind of thin and they're spread apart, so you know, of course the base to help hold it in place. So yeah, this was really worth it, you know, worth the wait, you know, to finally have this figure in hand. Very cool. And of course, look how long that head sculpt is there. That's probably another reason why it needs the base there. But yeah, this is an awesome looking figure. And I did think ahead because I know you know, specialty series figures are difficult to come by for some individuals. So what I did I made sure that I got an extra one, and this extra one is actually going to go into the prize pool for the Patreon giveaways that I do. And there's actually a couple other specialty series figures. Actually, one of them was chosen in the last giveaway, but I think there are still some other, well, actually, I'm trying to think about, yeah, one was chosen last time, so yeah, there's still some other ones I think that are specialty series, and then a couple of chases. I'm about to try to get some more chases for that prize pool, and there's some other cool figures as well, some other exclusives and things. So yeah, I'm trying to keep a good mix with that prize pool. And remember, if you check out my Patreon, you don't even have to be a patron actually, but you can participate in the giveaways when they do show up on Patreon. But the window is pretty short, so really the easiest way to keep up with those giveaways is to actually become a patron. But you know, that's completely optional, of course. But again, like I said, this extra Xenomorph is going into that prize pool. We're on to the mystery minis, and I actually have here a full case of the Ghostbusters mystery minis. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not like the hugest fan of Ghostbusters, but I really like some of the figures that Funko has done recently, and I may get some of the pops. I do like the library ghosts. I also like the movie Moment, which features Slimer as well. So at least those two items I might add to my collection. And then I really like the look of these mystery minis as well. So that's why I want to do a full case. And this is actually my first time ever opening a full case of Funko mystery minis. So I have the box here. I haven't even actually took the case out of this box yet. And the seller did point out to me that this is layout D, which I didn't realize they had these different layouts going on, but I guess that's to, you know, try to avoid people knowing the layouts and pulling particular figures. You know, I guess they really want to keep it as mystery. But yeah, as I take these out though, I actually will try to arrange them in the way, you know, the order basically, so we can see where each figure was. So here goes the case, and you see, of course, it does say specialty series on there. And this is definitely very cool. I've never actually had one of these in my home before, you know, the full case and everything. Very cool looking. Get a good look at, you know, the mystery minis here. And I'm going to sit that down. I do want to check out one of the boxes. We'll look at the ratios here real quick. Now this I was actually concerned about. There actually are some 1 and 6s here, so there actually is a chance of getting doubles. I'm not crazy about that, but as far as characters go here, we have, and let me see if I remember all the names. We got Egon, Peter, Raymond, Winston. We got Sigourney Weaver's character. What's her name? Dana or something like that. I actually can't remember for sure. Rick Moranis' character. Definitely don't remember his character's name, but I know that, you know, that character was played by Rick Moranis. We have there Gozer. We have Egon and Peter here. They're both, you know, covered. Actually, yeah, I think that's Peter, but they're both covered in the Stay Puft fluff there. We have, I think, is Zool, you know, the Gozer dog there or whatever. We got Slimer. I think this, you know, Zool here is exclusive. And then looks like he's glow in the dark as well, possibly, but I don't know. They all look like they have that glow around them. I don't think they're actually all glow in the dark. You know, I have to check on that. But of course, we have their Slimer. I want to say Slimer is translucent. And then I feel like with the GameStop exclusive, maybe that one's glow in the dark. But yeah, we also have here Stay Puft, and this is him kind of after he's been burnt up some, whereas the GameStop exclusive one, he actually is on fire. Yeah, so that's all the characters that we have. You see the ratios. So basically, the 4 main guys, they are 1 and 6, so there is a chance of doubles with them. Then we got, you know, some 1 and 36 here. Is 1 and 72. I just saw that. Yeah, I just noticed that really. Yeah, Gozer is tough to get. And also Zool, again, I think that's the name. There's 2 different dogs. Zool, I can't remember the other one. But yeah, 1 and 72 is pretty tough there. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, there could be some doubles in here. That'd be unfortunate, but you know, as long as I get 1 or 2 of the exclusives, at least that will be cool. For the sake of time, because you know it's 12 boxes all together, I did go ahead and open up, you know, the top of all the boxes here, so I could just pull out the bags and, you know, quickly cut them open so we can run through them. So I'm starting off here with you know, the top row, of course. So this is the top front left side. Top front left side. Okay, let's go ahead and see who we're starting off with here. Okay, so we have Egon covered in the Stay Puft fluff there, which is actually really nicely detailed. I actually do like the look of that. You know, sometimes with the mystery minis, it's kind of funny that, you know, they almost seem to have as much, if not more, you know, character to them and personality to them, you know, than the pop figures. So I actually do like that. His glasses, of course, they don't have, you know, frames actually in them, but yeah, that Stay Puft Fluff does look pretty cool on him. Next one here, this is the top front right side. And so we have the other figure here that's covered in the Stay Puft Fluff. There we have Peter all covered in everything. He's very covered in this. Again, it looks pretty cool though. I like the way that is sculpted on there. The next one here, this is from the top middle left side, and it's actually, the bag is already opened up. It's hanging out of the bag basically, and we actually have here the Slimer exclusive. So yeah, he's kind of transparent. He's not like super transparent, but just somewhat transparent. I do like the look of this though. I actually really do like the way that this looks up close. So very happy to have this in the collection. This definitely brings back, you know, some memories of the early movies. As I move on here, I'm going to keep them laid out according to the way that they were in the case, and then I'll actually show you a close-up at the end of how they were laid out, basically. Okay, and remember, I'm doing that, you know, just for the sake of doing it, but more than likely, if you come across the Specialty Series Ghostbusters mystery minis, your layout could be different, you know, just keep that in mind, but I'm still going to do it just for the fun of it, you know. Okay, so moving on here. This one's pretty small. Okay, so we have Rick Moranis, and it's funny I said that it's pretty small because, yeah, he's kind of a small guy. But I really do like that, you know, that helmet he has on there. Very colorful looking, and that's pretty funny to see him walking around with that on in the movie. Okay, we're down to the last two from the top. Okay, so we're on the back row. Okay, there we have Peter. Okay. And yeah, the fluff does make a big difference with his hair there, I suppose. Okay, but yeah, pretty cool looking. Definitely does not really look like Bill Murray that much. I guess they tried to do it somewhat with the hair, but yes, regardless though, it is a cool looking figure. So I actually do have my first double here, and this one, again, the plastic was kind of opened up some, but yeah, we have another Peter Venkman there. One thing I will say as far as details are concerned, I like how the gloves are actually kind of glossy in the shoes as well, you know, so that's pretty cool that they actually thought about that and did that, you know, just to set them apart some. Moving on now to the bottom of the case, and I know there's a good chance, you know, I'm gonna get some more doubles, but hopefully it's not too bad. I definitely want to make sure I have all four of the main guys, but yeah, we're moving on here, starting off with the front on the bottom. Okay, and good, we got Raymond here. Okay, so we just need one more, then we need Winston as well. I definitely like the goggles on Raymond. You know, that's something that helps to set him apart. So those are pretty cool looking. Let's see if we end up with another Raymond directly next to Raymond. Okay, that could very well happen. Yep, and it did. Okay, so that is the way that they laid them out. They actually had the guys right next to each other. So if you go to a case, you're buying just a couple of these, I don't know, you might want to be careful about getting two boxes that are side by side. And next up here, let's see what we got. Hope we get Winston, and there he goes. Okay, we got Winston. That mustache on him is excellent. Again, definitely not, you know, like a perfect likeness to Ernie Hudson. I mean, how could it be, you know, would it be in a mystery mini, but definitely evokes the character well enough though. And I like his pose, you know, he's definitely ready for action there. Let's see if they did the same thing with Winston. See if we have another Winston that was side by side with that one. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Yep. Okay, so that is definitely what they did. So I wonder if I end up with two of Egon. I hope that is not the case. We're about to see what happens here though. So one of these last two has got to be Egon, but like I said, I hope they're not both Egon. I hope I do get another exclusive here. Okay, so there's one Egon. I'm a little bit nervous. We're down to one box left. And I do like the way that Egon looks as well. This actor, you know, he was also a filmmaker as well, Harold Ramis. Just an amazing individual. He did so many great comedies, you know, not only starring roles in them and supporting roles, but like I said, behind the camera as well, writing and directing. He was just really an amazing individual. Last one, people, I'm going to do the field test here. I'm trying to see if I can feel a proton pack, and I think I do. So this might be another Egon. I don't know, the head, kind of tough to tell. But let's go ahead and get it opened up. I mean, it definitely doesn't feel like one of the exclusives. Definitely not the Gozer dog. So yeah, okay, so I actually have another set of all 4 of the main guys. So only one exclusive. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about that. These 1 and 6, you know, that Funko does, I'm definitely not too crazy about that. But at the same time, I will say this, one thing that's cool about having another set of these is now I can hook up a friend, you know, so I actually do like that. I'm okay with that. You know, whenever I can hook up a friend, then I'm really not mad, you know, so that is very cool that I actually do have another set of the Ghostbusters all together. So as far as the exclusives are concerned, I'm really not going to stress the other specialty series ones, but I'm definitely interested in the GameStop exclusives. I really like all of them because, of course, they had the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on fire, like I said earlier. You know, they got the Slimer that I think is glow in the dark, and they got the Library Ghost as well, which I think the Library Ghost looks amazing. And yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind getting that pop as well. So yeah, those particular figures I think look really cool, and you know, I might try to work that out if I run across any of my friends that is collecting these and they maybe have extra exclusives. I'm gonna try to get my hands on those. I'd rather not get a whole bunch of boxes from GameStop, you know, because that could be aggravating and end up with even more doubles, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping I could work that out to maybe do some trades to get those exclusives. But before I wrap this up, and like I said, I will show you, you know, some at least a close-up image of these figures here. Before I completely wrap this up, I really want to hear from you all. If you could open up a full case of mystery minis, which property would you focus on? Would you do Ghostbusters, or would you do like one of the Disney sets, or you know, just in one of the anime sets? Like, just what particular property would you want to focus on? Because this is something that I'm thinking about doing for a future giveaway. I'm thinking about giving away a full case of mystery minis, so I really want to hear some feedback. If you could open up a full case of mystery minis, what would it be? Please make sure you let me know down in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you drop a like on it. Very easy way to support the channel. And don't forget to check out Itsy Bitsy pins as well. Remember, link down in the description. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.